Hey, bless up, bless up. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Eco Nation and welcome back to Eco Neighbors channel. Are you thinking about purchasing a tractor? Me and Annabelle, we've been kind of working pretty hard. Y'all been watching the channel, but are you serious about thinking about or contemplating about buying a tractor? So I want to share with you a few tips that I would recommend, especially now owning a tractor. I would recommend a couple of things, and you can kind of look into it, do your own research, but these are some things that Eco would definitely recommend, and just to kind of give you a few attributes about a tractor and some things on whether you need to own a tractor or not, because a lot of times you may feel like you don't need to own a tractor, but you'll be amazed once you get out here and you get on your property, and if you got acreage, you might want to look at buying a tractor. So think about these things as we go into this. So one of the first things that you definitely want to consider is horsepower. Yeah, you really need to know how much power you need before you invest in something of this magnitude, because it is an investment, and most tractors outlive people. Just to let you know, if you take care of them, you maintain them, they will survive for quite some time. Got ant got on me, boy. I had to get it off. But yeah, how much power do you need? The horsepower varies, and it's not like a car. You know, you don't need no 350 pounds because this is nothing but muscle and torque. This particular model, it ranges anywhere between 45 to 48 horsepower. And believe me, this horsepower is tremendous. This is a Mahindra. This is a Mahindra 4550. And this is excellent for my needs. I need to pull trees. I wouldn't recommend doing like knocking down trees or anything, land clearing or anything like this. But you definitely want to keep in mind, as you look through, you want to keep in mind about the horsepower. Too much horsepower can be too much, y'all. Consider your implements, any attachment. So let's take a step back. Let's take a step back. This portion right here is the tractor. That's the tractor. These attachments are what they call implements. So what type of implement do you need? This right here helps me grade the road. Also helps me smooth out my pathways. Then up front here, you have the shovel. So this front end load, this has a front end loader. This tractor, if you're buying a just straight tractor, it will not have this front attachment right here, this front end load right here. It'll only be just the body of the tractor. This is extra cost. This section here is extra cost, right? So be mindful about your implements. If you see a baseline tractor, all it is just the tractor itself. And as you add different attachments, This comes with an extra cost, and some attachments require another piece to the tractor. So anytime you're thinking about your needs, think about the additional costs. Let me show you a couple of more implement is a grappler. This grabs trees through the hydraulic, but keep in mind, you want to add a grappler, you're going to need additional, like a third control, and it's going to be additional costs. So just keep in mind everything that you want or what you're looking for. You want to also understand your budget too on what it costs. Let's go over here to another implement that I have. Now keep in mind, people, it's hundreds, maybe thousands of implements, right? Various kinds of implements. Here is my bush hog. This is what I do to cut the fields. As y'all can see, I need to go ahead and get it attached. This goes on the rear of the tractor. So this is another implement that you want to consider as well. If you want to cut your fields or even maintain your pathways along your property. That is so important when you're considering purchasing a tractor. Any kind of guards, like if you notice this front guard, safety is a big thing. This guard has saved my life from a tree coming and smacking. If y'all remember the old video, a tree coming and smacking, it could have went ahead and went up and over the tractor. Another good safety feature that I love, and some tractors have more safety features than others, and you can always add. I've seen shields for the foot shield, any kind of shield that you can have, any type of shield to stop debris from flying up. A rollover bar, you definitely want to keep that attached at all times, just in case if this tractor rolls over. There's space between the ground and the front, which leaves room for the operator to get out. This is big. Just because you're on the homestead don't mean you don't need to buckle up, y'all. Buckle up. This particular piece of equipment, and most tractors are very powerful. Very powerful. It's comfortable seating. This is one of the most comfortable seats I've had on any type of machinery. But look for seat belts. Safety equipment is paramount. You gotta have safety equipment. Shut off switches for different things. You just want to pay attention to your safety, because I'm telling you, you need to look up the accidents that happen on farms, agriculture, and homestead. It is quite frightening. So you want to really look for those features, and plus more. The more safety features. Things that are so important. It's not about the brand a lot of times, but it's really about the service, the level of service. That's very important, y'all. Before you buy a tractor, you want to look around your surrounding areas. Think about if anything happens, which something will happen. Trust me, something's going to happen. How will you get it fixed? How far will you have to travel? A lot of times people look for certain brands and certain names, but look for quality service. Quality service is so important. I would even say sometimes your sales guy might not be the best, but your service department is stellar. You may want to consider that, because when it breaks down, and it's going to break down, especially if you're out here on the homestead and this is your first tractor, it's gonna break down, y'all. So if it breaks down, hopefully it won't, make sure that you have a great service department. That is so important. Another thing is buy the warranties. Buy the warranties. Get the extended warranties. That's important too. So hope these tips and things were quite useful to you. I hope they were beneficial to you. And I wish you the best. And put down in the description below, what are some things that you would like to add? Because I know a lot of you all that watch the channel, you already own tractors. So what are some things that you would like to add to it? And have fun while you're doing it, but be safe, because it is a serious piece of equipment and there is opportunity for things to go wrong. So be wise and make the right decision and do the best that you possibly can. Y'all take care. Till next time. Grow.